Hey there, this is Fran from hindhealth.org and welcome to another video. This is day 16 of my full body detox and it's actually going pretty well today. If you listen to my last video about the detox, you'll know I said that there were lots of ups and downs and times where I'm feeling just really horrible and times where I'm feeling really great. And today I'm actually feeling pretty good. I've started to do more exercise and more yoga every day, which is really helping a lot, I think, make this cleansing process a lot easier than it could be. I struggle a lot with the exercise thing when I'm feeling not 100%, and that's bad because exercise always makes you feel so much better, and it doesn't have to be really vigorous. It can be very gentle. It can be really gentle, nurturing exercise. And I guess when I started cleansing and I started to feel a little bit of a healing crisis, I started to get a little bit kind of like, oh, I'm not feeling well enough to do exercise, so I'm not going to do any. I'm just going to stay inside and read books and look after myself. And in fact, I wasn't helping. I was actually making things worse. So when I started to go for an hour-long walk or go for a gentle cycle or yeah, that's all I've really done. Bike riding and walking so far. I've actually started to feel a lot better, and I've started to be able to cope with the detoxing and really enjoy it a lot more. So exercising is really important to keep doing while you're cleansing, and it doesn't have to be vigorous. As I said before, it can be very gentle. Yoga also has been really beautiful for me. I've discovered that my yoga practice and my meditation practice, any spiritual practice that I've been doing, has been a lot deeper, a lot more satisfying, and I've been able to get much more enjoyment and fulfillment out of my spiritual practice while I've been doing cleansing. I honestly feel that this is a lot to do with me being on eating less foods and also eating a lot of raw, live foods, a lot of clean foods, a lot of foods full of prana. And that's in fact given me more prana. And I'm also drinking a lot of really amazing vegetable and fruit juices. I'm having a lot of spirulina every day in those juices, and in the mix I'm mixing in wheatgrass and a lot of celery juice and lots of beautiful green stuff. So these amazing foods that my body is consuming are really showing up in the depth of my spiritual practice and how amazing I'm feeling when I'm actually doing some asanas or doing some yoga or doing some meditation. So that is really beautiful, and those wonderful experiences make this cleansing process just amazing. Again, today I'm feeling pretty good, so I can't tell you how wonderful it is to do this cleanse. Sure, there was a time yesterday afternoon or early yesterday evening that I did start to feel really spacey again, and my throat started to flare up and I started to feel a bit tired, and I probably said, oh, this isn't fun anymore. But it's worth it when you're feeling really good. And look, this is day 16 after day 28. I'm already over halfway, and it's okay. I'm not really suffering. This is a really nice and gentle cleanse. Even though it's a vigorous cleanse and it's cleaning out my whole body and it's especially cleaning out my colon, it still feels gentle as I'm going through it, which is much easier for me than doing something at this stage like a water fast or the master cleanse or something that for me I'd find it a lot more difficult because I couldn't work and I wouldn't be able to eat or drink any juices. Having said that, I have dropped down as of yesterday to just one meal a day. So I'm now having a beautiful big lunch of alkaline foods, and in the evening, or I'm sort of having 1.5 meals because I am still having a smoothie. So instead of having a solid dinner, I've dropped down to having a liquid dinner. So instead of it's not a juice, it's actually a smoothie, so it's blended up. So my smoothie last night was coconut milk, which is made out of fresh young coconut water with coconut flesh, a spoonful of spirulina and a banana. So that was all blended up, and that was my dinner, and it was actually really filling. And I allowed myself to have a juice after it if I felt like I was hungry, but I wasn't. I was completely full, and the amount of psyllium husks and clays that I'm eating really fill up my belly. So surprisingly, I've been fine with the amount of food. We'll see how it goes on the last week when I see if I can drop down to just doing a juice fast for 7 days. I'm a little bit nervous about it, and I don't particularly like the idea of losing weight because I don't have that much weight to lose. So even though I'll put it on again after, I'm a little bit nervous about dropping down to that, but I do like the idea of cleansing out the toxins from my body, and maybe I'll end up just doing 3 or 4 days on juice. Who knows? This is the beauty of this cleanse as well. It means you can drop in and out of phases. So if I start on just juice and I'm getting hungry, or I'm finding that I'm spacey or can't work or can't do videos, then I can always drop back and start adding in one more meal a day again, or adding in some more smoothies, because that does give me that beautiful energy that I feel like I do need. So jumping in between is something that's another thing that's really wonderful about this cleanse. I honestly can't talk about it enough, about how wonderful it is. I did another colonic a couple of days ago and it was really great. I really do love colonics, and I really do feel that they're a very important part of any cleansing process. They always get out so many toxins from my colon, and I spend the day, if I do it in the morning, I spend the day feeling so peaceful and relaxed and happy and amazing. I also had a really yucky acne breakout in my last video. It just started. The next day it got worse and I got quite panicky at one stage and depressed. But I feel now that that panic feeling and that depression feeling was those emotional toxins leaving my body, because it really flared up heaps. My acne really flared up, got red and inflamed and angry, and I got spots breaking out. And then I did the colonic, and by the end of the day after the colonic, my skin had started to tone down a lot. The emotions left me, and by the next day my skin was, it almost like healed by about 75% overnight, and the emotional side had left as well. So I was feeling happy again, feeling beautiful and feeling relaxed and feeling good. So lots of ups and downs. It's a huge, amazing journey, both physically, emotionally, and also spiritually, which is just beautiful. I was also reading an amazing book by Gabrielle Cousins last night called Spiritual Nutrition. It's the newest version. It's the 6 Foundations of Spiritual Life and Raising Kundalini. And I'm going to be talking a lot about this book. I might do a little mini review or something later. It might take me a long time to read though. But the principles of this book are going to weave their way into my blog and my videos and my articles a lot over the coming weeks, because it is just an amazing, amazing demonstration of how our spirituality and how our nutrition can be tied so closely in together. It shows how we can get the prana that we need from the food, and how we can enhance our spirituality through actually eating particular foods. So eating live foods, eating highly nutritious foods, eating preferably raw foods as well. And it doesn't mean just going and launching yourself into any old raw food diet. It means really finding those particular live foods that resonate well with your particular body, your unique body, because no one diet is going to work beautifully for everyone. There are certain modifications that you can make to a certain eating plan to cater it specifically for your needs. Absolutely. So a little bit off track, but you know, the cleanse is going great and I don't have too much to say about it, apart from, yeah, I did get acne but it went away, and yeah, I did feel a bit yucky but that went away too, and now I'm feeling quite great, and yeah, I have switched down to one meal and it's been okay. So yeah, for those of you who are following along with the cleanse, I'm loving it today. Today I'm feeling pretty good. And yeah, don't have too much more to add than that. But look, if you're thinking about doing a cleanse, I do highly recommend, if you're in the US, you can go straight for the Arise and Shine. The website is www.ariseandshine.com. The only reason I'm doing it through Mullumbimby Herbs, which is a slight verification of the Arise and Shine, is because the postage for the Rise and Shine is quite a lot, sending it to Australia, because there's heavy clays and lots of heavy stuff, so it's really expensive to get here. But through Mullum Herbs I can just get the tincture, and then I can source all the other extra things on my own and sort of do my own modified version, but I'm still using the same principles and kind of the same outline as well. So that's it, guys. That's all I really had to talk about today. Just a little brief outline of how the cleanse is going. So thanks for watching. And if you do want to write any comments, please do on my blog. I never check them on YouTube, but I always check them in hindhealth.org. So go to the blog and please write any questions or comments underneath the video. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video or somewhere around Hind Health. Bye.